Getting some gear together. So Chelsea and I moved to Granite Falls recently, and we've been hanging out, going on like walks and adventures, exploring the local area, and we found, we've been exploring the Stillaquamish River a lot, and we found this cool spot that looked like really fun to float. And over the past like week or so, it was raining a lot and it got really warm, and I think there was a bunch of snow melt because the water level like doubled overnight. So we're going to go check it out, and Gabe and I are gonna go rafting down the rapids. Should be pretty fun. Gabe's stoked.
Wish us luck.
We bought a new raft today.
You don't hear from us again. They didn't take it.
Phone's not working. I think we'll be okay. What? We're all packed up, ready to go. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, coming up on the left here. Right.
Gabe's ready to go.
I waded in, then started swimming. Rolling so deep, I'm defying limits. Side eyes from the guys trying to cuff they women. But I don't want your girl, brother, I'm too ambitious. I can share my tab with your girl right now. I got a better.
Gabe's dropping in. So we're here at the Stillaquamish. The water level did go down a little bit. It is still higher than it has been like the past week, which is good. And I'm just gonna give Gabe a few lessons. We're just gonna hang out in this little eddy right here and do some paddling and kind of show him the ropes. That was really awkward, but okay. Well, what do you guys think?
I don't trust my raft.
Yeah. So I just got done giving Gabe like a quick lesson in water sports and river rafting, except it's a little different because our rafts are like $30 like Walmart rafts, so they're pretty cheap. I mean, they're durable enough, they're good enough to go down the water, but you can't really steer them. So like just like one forward stroke or like a pry turns the whole boat like 180 degrees. So if you give like a forward stroke, you turn 100 degrees, you know, that way, and then you do a pry and you turn back to like where you started in the first place. So we discovered that the only way to steer the boat is to paddle sideways from the front. So if you turn the boat sideways, you can paddle forward that way. But the best way to do it is to kind of sit on your knees in the front of the boat and kind of do forward strokes that way. And that can get you places. We can actually go forward and backwards and turn left and right by that way. So now we're gonna find out how well we can maneuver within the rapids, and if we can steer the boat traditionally like you would on a canoe or a normal raft with your paddle. If you keep your paddle in the water at all times, right? So you can keep the boat steady and you can turn quickly left or right, and I'm just gonna test that out and see if I can actually steer that way or not. If so, that would be awesome. That would make this trip really fun. If not, well, it'll still be fun, but we'll probably be in the water a lot. So, we'll see. Gabe, what do you think so far?
You already asked him that.
Yeah, but... Bananas! One thing I'm super pumped about is the temperature. I expected today to be, because it's super cloudy and overcast, I kind of expected it to be cold, and because of like the water level and the snow melt and whatnot, I figured the water would be chilly, pretty cold. I actually thought it would be freezing. It's actually really warm. Like, I might even just like go for a swim and just ride the rapids without my raft later. We'll see. Should be fun. Peace.
You might want to swim in it.
Maybe.
Scooter that could fit in a Bermuda, probably leave it strung out on my young Frank Lucas. When something smells fishy and the water's full of goopers, they saying, young hell, don't you forgive me, hit me, but they never took the time.
River school.
This is really difficult. I think yours is easier to maneuver. It's actually a lot easier to maneuver. I mean, it's still a problem, but it kind of works. Hopefully you should be able to steer when you're in a rapid. So as long as you have momentum going, you steer by having your paddle like a rudder in the back of the boat at all times, just like this. And so I pry, this is what you call a pry. I put the paddle in the water and I paddle backwards like this. See how it shows me that way? And then so if I want to go the other direction, I go out and I go like this. That's how you steer from the back of a boat. Try to stay in that corner and just try to get used to turning and stuff. You know what might work best is going in the front and then going like this. This actually works. Look, Gabe. I would kind of, if you sit back with your weight, I think it'll help with the balance a little bit. When an eddy meets a current, there's what you call like an eddy line. And it's like a barrier of resistant water that's just like churning. So right here, there's a current, right? And there's an eddy line, and then this is an eddy. So what I want you to do is I want you to try just paddling up behind this rock without getting into the eddy. So see where that's bubbling right here? This is a giant bubble. So right there is like the eddy line. Right here you're safe. So just go up here and then just kind of float back. Just get used to paddling, okay? Do you see how you're struggling because you're in a current? So right here. Yeah, well no, behind this rock. Because behind the rock there's no current. You see, we can just hang out. So come back up here. So I'm safe like all the way up to about like here, right? This is the eddy line right here. You see this? That's the line. If you're like heading towards a rock, let's say this is a rock that I'm about to hit and I'm coming at it fast. If I need a big turn to get out of the way, your strongest move is a pry. Come up alongside this rock. Once I get up, now we're in the current, I need to paddle out into it and then turn, right? So turn around. And now just follow the current and practice steering. Gabe and I just went and scouted out the river, and it's kind of funny because the best route is like straight down the middle. Like you can't really tell from here, like the rapids exactly. But basically straight down the middle is the best way to go. So I'm gonna go test it out by myself first, and then if I think it's good, if I think the raft's gonna handle it, then I'll have Gabe follow me down the second time. Should be good. Like, pumped! was fun. It was really fun. Feels a lot faster when you're in the water. And it's way more intense when you're in the water too. But that part is actually really easy. We could probably put in up more. So we could probably go to the other side of this big rock. Woo! Yeah, dude, that was so awesome. So much fun. It was really good. It's probably don't look very fast or very intense, but when you're out there, it definitely feels fast, and the waves feel pretty big. I thought I had it. I thought I got to the very last rapid, and it was like, oh, crushed it. And then I took my paddle out of the water and kind of just rode the last one like a roller coaster, and that's why I fell in, because I took my paddle out of the water, stopped paddling forward, and then kind of slipped out. But it was a good ride, pumped, super glad it came out. Getting ready for our next run. We went over this rock and scouted the river. Maybe I'll get a shot of it in a little bit. And it all looks really good. It looks a lot like this with some more rapids. This down here is full of rocks, right? But this is all really nice up here. So Gabe's gonna run his first rapid. He's never gone river rafting or anything before. So we're just gonna put in right here, and we're just gonna give him a little taste, and he's just gonna run through here, and then he's gonna cut back into the eddy here. And then if he does well, then we're gonna go further upriver and hit some more rapids. So, my hair's a mess. I'm pumped. Gonna be rad. Chelsea, how did you get up there? What are you doing? You're pregnant. You're not supposed to be climbing up cliffs when you're pregnant.
Here they go.
You need to smash through it and then turn. Can you come right through this way? You got a lot of water. Here, push yourself towards me. There you go. I know. You ran straight into the rock. Did you hit any of those rapids in the first half part? Did you get in at all?
Yeah, it was easy. It was really
I mean, did you get into them?
I kind of did. Just like kind of easy.
Kind of how I did, yeah. Like missed the first one and then kind of hit the second and then hit the, yeah. But if we put it higher up, then we can actually hit them. Right. You know?
Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. And this isn't actually that bad. Yeah, it's just, so if you're on the left and you need to take a sharp turn, remember this isn't going to do much.
Yeah, that's
you need to come out and then go like that, right?
But I should have turned around.
But yeah, if you had, yeah, exactly. If you have time, you could have just switched it to the other side and done one pry, and then you would have been golden and just gone right down through it. Do you want to go again? So the question is now, which way do you want to go? Do you want to go up further, or do you want to try doing this part again? So that was fun. I don't know if you saw, but so basically I was trying to just let Gabe ride this little bit and then cut over here. We couldn't cut over fast enough, so I yelled at Gabe to just go down with me. I went through this little green line right here. Gabe had a problem maneuvering a little bit. He bounced off this big rock and then went over here and got stuck. But we're gonna go again. Gabe had fun, so we're gonna put in higher. We're gonna go up here. These rapids are much better. So we're gonna go put it up here somewhere and then ride down through here and then probably keep going through here. So, So go ahead and put your raft down and get ready. And the trick is, Gabe, this first part is the most important. You just have to get yourself straight and then paddle, 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 paddle. All right? If you just get straight and then paddle, then you're gonna be fine. All right? Are you ready? freaking... Oh my gosh! I can't believe we both fell in. Huge.
Go underwater, come back up, and all of a sudden you like reach for a rock and you turn another corner.
I swam the whole river, the whole thing, after that with my boat. I couldn't catch it up. Or I mean, it was behind me. So I was trying to... I'm so tired. I had to swim the whole thing. And I swam back over here to see if you're okay. And then the boat started coming down. So I swam back to get it. Yeah. You managed to get out.
The camera
Okay,
sees
hold
what
on.
I saw.
I know.
That's what I saw.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe we just did that. There's a bunch of kids and their families up there. They're probably like closing their kids' eyes like, Bobby, don't look! Or they're probably like, see? Kids! That's why you don't be dumb. Anyways, Gabe, what did you think?
I hit about every rock, and I'm not bleeding, so I'm doing okay.
So Gabe, we basically fell in on the first big rapid. When we got in, we're like, okay, that's gonna be the hardest part. If we just hit it straight on and paddle through, we should be good. But the rafts were just so light, we couldn't paddle through. We hit it dead on, but we still fell in. And then I swam the whole thing. I couldn't, my raft was ahead of me. There's no chance of me getting back into it. So I literally swam. I swam through all this, and then I picked my line and then just swam through green line. Thank goodness we're wearing life vests and helmets. So we're okay. Didn't lose my glasses or anything. Chelsea was videotaping the whole thing. Chelsea, what do you think?
I think we need to submit this for Funniest Home Videos.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. Describe how you saw Gabe fall in, or what you just said.
I don't remember. Oh, basically, Eli fell in, and then I thought to myself, oh, what about Gabe? And I got him right as his feet were in the air and he was falling backwards into the rapid.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we got in so well. We put in and we dropped in straight. I'm like super shaky because I'm cold now. But we hit it straight on. I was like, okay, this is going so good. We hit it straight on, and then the wave was like big. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be so awesome. We're gonna crush this thing. And then the next thing I know, I'm in the water. I have like no idea. We're gonna watch it and find out.
When I fell in the rocks, I didn't know if I was gonna live or break a leg or drown, but I'm not bleeding, nothing's broken. I don't know how.
Food! Oh! That's not food. Why is that not food?
That's
Food! Yes!
Find a nigga history, is he that bad? Nah, not really. I just know my worth, and the show ain't worth a penny. Yeah, but some be too fine. They make me think twice, like really think twice, like they could be mine. But I'm kidding. There's way too many